Hi Anna, I'm back. Now, while we're in the car, in the handbook in the car, there's a page that's got some QR codes. And on the QR codes is quite a nice little YouTube video that describes how to use level 2 autonomous driving with traffic jam assist, which your car's got. Now, what you tend to do with that, I'm just going to show you briefly on here. It's not going to work properly, but I can show you which buttons to press. It's something I would suggest you do once you've learnt, you're more confident, learnt to drive, etc., etc., because it's a little routine. So what you do is you press this button here, which is the cruise control. You look at the dashboard, you set the speed up and down using these buttons here. Then you press this button to adjust the distance between you and the car in front. That's called adaptive cruise control. That adjusts the distance between you and the car in front. And this button here is the button that sets up the autonomous driving. And on the dashboard, where that little arrow is, that arrow, the sides go green and the little arrow goes green, and that turns into a steering wheel when it's in full autonomous driving mode. Like I say, I'd call it like module 2 or 3 once you're used to driving the car. It's a great little feature, and with traffic jam assist you can actually go down to momentarily to 0 miles an hour in a traffic jam, and the car will literally drive itself along so long as you've got both hands on the steering wheel. Okay, now over here on the media screen, I'm just going to show you this as well while we're here. If you press this button here that says vehicle, they're the settings pages. And this one here says electric vehicle, and it says launch EV pages. So we're going to press that button there. And then here we've got charge setting. Right. Always make sure that's on 5 in a regular modern home, because that will mean that you're always charging at the highest rate possible for that charging source. So for example, if you've got a 7 kilowatt typical electric charging point, it will be charging from 20% to 100% in about 5 hours. Okay. Also here we've got schedules. So in schedules you can set up so that the car, as long as it's plugged in, will charge while you're not present. But again, I'll show you some of this when you come and pick the car up. But don't, like I say, don't be overawed. All this stuff's very straightforward. It's just a case of getting used to it. Power flow is not really relevant, so we'll come out of that and we'll go back into that screen again. And over here it says settings, and we'll set this up before you leave, but there's lots of different adjustments you can make here to set up different functions on the car. But like I say, nothing to worry about. It's all very straightforward. Happily show you when you arrive a lot of this stuff again, but I just wanted to give you a video that you could look at your leisure, just so you could maybe more quickly become comfortable with the car. Once we've synced your phone in, you can answer calls and end calls there, do the voice commands here. There's lots of functions on this car. As I say, it's just a case of taking it slow. That's it. I think I'll leave it at that. There's a couple of videos there, so you've got a little bit of idea of some of the functions on the car, and Jane and I are always here if anyone ever is unfamiliar with something or unsure. That's it. Thanks again. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye for now.